What's up, guys? Today is day 6 of a 29-day water fast. I'm beginning to break down mentally. I've been beginning to break down for a few days now. Um, Everything is out of whack. You know what I'm saying? My electrolytes are low. Everything, blood glucose is low. My blood pressure is low. So I'm having hypostatic. I'm having hypostatic hypertension. I'm having atrial fibrillation. Everything, man. Everything's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And the worst part is I kind of know how to get everything leveled, right? But all I want to do is sleep. And if I'm not sleeping, I just want to be laying in bed. Like, I'm weak. But it's like, because my mental energy is so high, right? I still want to get up and go, but I'm not allowing myself to, right? I think the past 2 days I haven't done anything. I've just literally been home for the most part. And so I went back and analyzed last year. When I did my 6-month gauntlet last year, like, where did I begin to break down? And I noticed that I began to break down mostly in May, when I was doing a 31-day water fast. Is it May that I did? I think it was May, yeah. I think it was May where I did a 31-day water fast. And I began to break down after I went for a super long hike. So when I start thinking about it, it's all electrolytes, pH balance, you know what I'm saying, blood glucose. It's all about balance, it's all about balance. And I like this period because it teaches me input output. It teaches me intake. It teaches me how to balance myself. All right. So, like, I've been drinking a lot of snake juice. I tried to promise myself I would drink half a bottle a day. I have not been following that at all. I kind of drink snake juice when it's too late, or when I know I'm about to do something super, like, extended, right? That's like the only time I drink it. And that's not good based on the activity levels that I was doing during the weekend. So I renewed my commitment to getting my snake juice in me. But I can't lie, man. For some reason, I just don't like taking snake juice. I have no clue why. I mean, yeah, it's nasty, but I mean, so is taking apple cider vinegar every morning. So I have to just keep trying. I have to keep trying because I want to make it. To 190 pounds first. That's my next target. Of course, 200 pounds is the next target because it's a psychological number. But like 190, that's overweight status. That's when I can finally say I'm no longer obese. And obviously I want to go to 159. So I can say I'm no longer overweight. At least just once in my life. At least just once in my life. Even if it's for a week or something, I just want to be able to say that I forgot how much potassium I usually take. That's crazy. I thought I wrote it on this jar. Well, as much as I've been peeing, there's no such thing as too much. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I'm missing the most important ingredient to snake juice. That's salt. Iodinized salt. This one, I haven't been taking that much salt in. I'd rather take it in slowly. I hate high blood pressure. I also hate low blood pressure, but I'd rather have low blood pressure and add some salt than have high blood pressure and have to pee excessively. So yeah, that's where I'm at, I've been looking at my old charts from last year to see where I started to go wrong. I've also reached that point, and I feel like it's so early, but then I have to remind myself, I did a 65-day water fast. 1 day break, 17-day water fast, 2 day break, 5.5 day water fast, I think 1 day break, 4.5, oh sorry, 3 day water fast. What was it? 1 day break. Now I'm doing 29-day water fast. So those refeeds that I've been doing, they're not enough for body balance, like chemical balance. I don't know the word to use. They're just not enough. My refeeds, they need to be longer, but I hate putting on like 15, 20 pounds and then fasting again. I don't like it. And I truly believe that refeeds are a period of time where you eat and you satisfy. You know, it's not a period of time where you diet, which was evident during my last refeed, right? Not my last refeed, but the refeed before that. The last one I taped anyway. I'm finally over that whole piece of shit refeed. That 2,000 calorie refeed that didn't work. I'm over that shit. I would never do that again. From now on, I'm listening to my body. I'm listening to God. And I'm not listening to any outside noise, you know? I'm going with the flow. I'm trusting God. So that when I fail, there's no excuses, you know? It's just, I have to look in the mirror. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. So, yeah, my social energy is very low. Okay? That's why my comment section is off. I don't have the energy to respond. I don't have the energy to comment. I don't have the energy to explain. I don't have the energy for anything. And this is what happened last year in April. It started in April. Last year in April, I went off social media completely, totally. My phone was basically off from like April to May last year. I remember. Yeah, I remember. Even it really started in like February. That's when I started to dabble in it, and I noticed that when I'm not, when I'm fasting and I'm not speaking to anyone, I'm able to complete my fast. I'm able to really focus, and I'm able to just think about life and experience life better. You know, it's like if you're really in my life physically, you know how to find me. And it's bad to a certain extent because I feel like I'm neglecting people, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So, yeah, for 1 month, you'll miss me. For 2 months, you'll miss me. For 3 months, maybe even, you'll miss me. But when I'm back better than ever. You know, I can't die for anyone. I can only die for what I believe in, you know. And right now, I'm about this fasting life, you know. I'm a fucking water faster, bro. Like, I really do this shit. I really do this shit. I've been doing this shit since January last year. Really, I've been doing this even since like September, August 2019, you know. Damn, I say it, I love it. The biggest thing I don't love about it is not being able to do endurance. I would love to put on my backpack, my gear, and go for a long ass hike right now. I would love to do that shit. I would love to go to a territory I've never explored before, a new mountain, and climb that bitch. You know, I would love to do that shit right now. I would love to find a nice mountain bike trail and try and complete it. You know, a nice little loop. You know, I would love to. I look at my bike every day. But the most beautiful thing is that my bike ain't going nowhere. If I use it, it's there. If I don't use it, it's there. It's not going anywhere. You know, in the name of my creator, I have a long way to go in this lifetime. So I don't have to rush that. I can sacrifice 3 months of my life, right, to get back 10, 20 years of my life. You feel me? That's the way I look at that shit, you know? I remember when I started getting on my new scale, right? That shit said my predicted age was like 69 or some shit like that. Now it says my predicted age is 39, you know? Really close to my real age. So it's like we're getting there. The day that shit says that I'm younger than I really am, that's a blessing, man. Like that's a blessing. Like what else? What else? What else can I ask for? Then it's just about maintaining it. And you know the weirdest thing is I think about maintenance all the time. I talk about it all the time, but I still haven't developed a true plan because, like Mike Tyson said, right? Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth, punched in the face, you know? So it's like, I'm definitely going to have a plan. I kind of do have a plan, but I'm not going to have, initially, I'm not going to have a daily plan. I don't think so. I think initially I'm just going to go into it gung-ho with everything that I have in my head already, cut off outside noise, and just try it. I'll film it and shit like that, but I'll just be trying it out. So yeah, my comment section is off. Okay, my comment section is off. I don't know when I'll turn it on again. And it sucks because there's a lot of people with a lot of positive vibes. Okay, a lot. And I appreciate you guys. It's nothing personal. It's just that I always talk about sports. It's funny because I barely watch sports anymore. I used to watch sports. Basketball, football, baseball, tennis, golf, X Games, snowboarding, skateboarding, BMX. I mean, I was a sports fanatic. I didn't even consider myself a sports fanatic. It was just my way of life. I could watch any sport, any gender. Once, you know, if it's an intense game, I'm watching it. If it's a chill game, I'm watching it. I just love sports. But after learning the political side of things and the business side of things, it just turned me off, and I haven't really been watching sports. But around this time of the year, I began to dabble in sports a lot because everything else, as far as the TV goes, is usually off. But anyways, LeBron James, right? During playoff season, you notice a lot of players, they'll grow their beard, they won't shave. You know, they turn off a lot of aesthetics, right? LeBron James, when he's in the playoffs, he goes through a period where he calls 0 Dark 30, right? He gets on social media, everything, he just focuses on the game. That's kind of like what I'm doing. This is 0 Dark 30 for me, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Everyone takes it, not everyone, but a lot of people take it personal that, oh, he's not talking to me, you know, but it's not personal. You know, no one will understand it until they see the final result. Your boy ain't just gonna be skinny, okay? Your boy ain't gonna just be skinny. If you really pay attention, I keep talking about physique. Your boy's he's gonna be built. He's gonna be defined, okay? He's gonna be who he wants to be, not who anyone else is. He's not doing what anyone else is doing. I'm not a copycat. I'm an originator. I'm me. I do my own thing. Okay? There might be other YouTubers who have done something similar to me. I didn't learn it from them. I didn't learn this from anyone. I did this on my own. I learned it on my own. Right? No idea is original under the sun, of course, right? I didn't invent water fasting. But what I'm doing is original to me. It's good for who I am, and that's why I'm doing it. So yeah, comment section is off. It's off. I just have to turn off the noise. Right? One bad apple can ruin a bunch. Right? There's been people that have been commenting, and it's been influencing how I proceed, how I want to proceed. Right? Ultimately, I control me. So they're not bad people. They don't have bad intentions. They want to see me win. It's more so like how I take in what they give me. Like I feel so gullible. I feel too kind. I feel too nice. I shouldn't allow anyone to get into my head to influence me. I should continue with my program because my program works. I've lost 250, right, out of 310 pounds that I want to lose, right? So why should I now change up what I'm doing? Why should I now go watch another YouTuber, right? Why should I be compared to another YouTuber? Why? You know what I'm saying? So instead of fighting with people, Instead of arguing with people, instead of trying to explain with people, using all that mental energy, when my mental energy is high in a positive way, right? To now intake that information, which turns me negative. I can't allow myself to go in that direction because I control me. They don't control me. They only control me if I allow people to control me. You understand? So this is about limiting who I allow into my space, right? Because again, in life, someone can go to one person and say you're ugly, and that person can just laugh it off, right? You can go to another person and tell them they're ugly, and that person could want to fight you, right? It's about controlling your emotions. So I feel like when I'm fasting, I'm very brash, I'm very snappy. It's because I haven't eaten in fucking, you know what I'm saying? I haven't eaten, yo. I haven't eaten. I'm hangry. I'm everything, you know? So I have to control myself. I have to meditate. I have to be in touch. This isn't a time to try and explore social interactions with people I don't know. It's just not time for that. This is about fucking winning the fucking championship game. I'm gonna win that bitch. No one's getting in my way. You understand? And then when I finish that bitch, I'm gonna take my victory lap. You understand? I look back at Cake Day. Cake Day, I wanted to go to Chima's. I wanted to go see Godzilla versus King Kong. I told you, Godzilla is one of my favorite movie series. I love Godzilla movies. They're cheap, they're whack, but they're fucking fun. And you just sit back in the theater and you just enjoy the fucking show. You don't read critic reviews, none of that. It's not about that. It's just about having fun, right? And experiencing monstrosities, right? And abnormalities and just extremes. I didn't do it. I wish I did it. Honestly, I wish I did it. Yeah, I wish I did it. Instead, on Cake Day, I did an 8,000 calorie refeed and I didn't enjoy it. I don't think I enjoyed a single meal that day. I even bought pistachios that day. One of my favorite snacks of all time. Didn't enjoy it. I should have just did what I wanted to do. It's one day a year. I can only blame myself for that. I can only blame myself for that. There was some outside noise that I allowed in to change it, to influence it. Never again. You know, I've learned, and I even preach this, but I didn't practice what I preached. When you have a goal or you have something in mind, you don't always share it before you do it. You do it, and then you evaluate whether it needs to be shared. That's what I should have did, you know? But because I'm saying, oh, I'm a YouTuber, you know, I'm sharing my journey, I shared it. And I allowed outside noise to influence me. But again, I blame myself. I don't blame the people, you know. I don't blame my friends. None of that. I don't blame anyone. It's me. Because even in my soul, I kind of said, just keep dropping the weight. But the funniest thing is how ironic is it that on Cake Day I went up in weight. That's just so fucking funny to me. And I said it based on the scale it was gonna determine my Cake Day. The scale shit will never determine my Cake Day again. You know, it's not Cake Day isn't about how much do I weigh. It's about looking back at the entire process, taking it all in, and just enjoying the moment. Cake Day isn't an early celebration, you know? I'm pretty sure that, you know, a professional athlete in the midst of, you know, in the midst of being in the playoffs or whatever, their birthday is in the playoffs, they still celebrate their birthday, right? Yeah, you still got to celebrate those annual things, right? You won't say, "Oh, me and my wife's anniversary is today," but since I'm in the NFL playoffs, wild card game or AFC Championship or whatever, oh, I'm not gonna celebrate our anniversary. You still got to celebrate it. It's still a life event. But like what I won't celebrate is I won't celebrate. Oh, I lost 10 pounds. Oh, I lost 20 pounds. I'll celebrate 200 pounds. I don't even. I don't. The only thing I have in my mind for 200 pounds is a BMX bike or a skateboard. And you know the funniest thing? I probably will never ride them. It's not gonna be like my mountain bike, which I could take out every day. It's gonna be something like it's really quiet outside, but the weather's decent. I take it to the park. I play around with it, right? Because I look at both of those objects as like stunt objects, right? And I feel like with my body and my condition, have fun, sure, but I mean, if you get injured, what's going to happen? You're going to sit at home, you're going to be eating. So it's like something I'm going to take in slowly, and it's just something that I just want to say I did in my lifetime. I don't care about the money. It's not about the money. Me going to Chima's or not going to Chima's, I could give a fuck about $60. Like I'm 33 years old. I make money. $60. How long does it take me to make $60? 2 minutes? Like get that shit out of here. You know what I mean? Not even to be cocky or arrogant or any of that shit or boastful or bragging. I'm just saying like in the grand scheme of things, going to Chima's isn't about the money. Going to Chima's is about the experience. It's about the quality. My mountain bike costs almost $1,000. I think with the protection plan and everything, whatever the fuck I got on it, it's like $1,000. I could have got a $300 mountain bike, $150 mountain bike. I could have got a used mountain bike. This is my first mountain bike in my adult life. I didn't have to buy a $1,000 bike, but it's not about that. It's not about the price. If you're gonna complain over $1,000 mountain bike, something you're gonna be riding all the time, having fun on, it's like you're not living. You gotta live. This isn't a YOLO bike. It's not about YOLO. This was a life decision. You know what I'm saying? Buying a BMX bike, buying a skateboard, it's a life decision. It's about having fun in this lifetime, doing what you want to do. I talked about this in a video last year. When I was in high school, I got laughed at by my black friends because I said I watched X Games. Laughed at, like seriously laughed at, mocked, because they say black people don't do that. Imagine if I allowed that to change my mentality. I wouldn't be happy in life. Imagine if I really said, okay, no more X Games, no more BMX, skateboard, rollerblade, snowboard, you name all this, shit they ride. No more of that. No more watching it. No more of this. No more of that. But that's a part of me. That's what I really love. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be happy. I'm telling you, life is about knowing thyself, learning who you are, being comfortable in your own skin, right? Being comfortable being alone, being comfortable sitting in a room all by yourself with nothing and saying, yo, life is good. You understand? Not being a slave to vanity, the social circles, all that shit, man. It's just being happy with having nothing. That's what life is about to me. Even when I was fat, I knew this shit, And being a fat man now, I still know this shit. When I'm a skinny man, I hope I don't lose myself. But, I'm happy where I'm at. It's day 6 of a 29-day water fast. I'm attempting to restore order. I don't know, this water bottle be leaking all the time. I'm attempting to restore order. I'm attempting to get my shit in order because I really do want to complete this fast. Hopefully, God willing, Lord willing, I'll be able to go 60 days. That would be so effing dope, man. I can't see me not eating the whole month of April and the whole month of May. I don't see it happening, but it's not up to me. I'm telling you guys. Even if I complete a 24-hour water fast, it's not my will, right? It's not 100% my will. It's God's will. When you meditate, you connect your mind, body, soul. Try it. Don't read anything about meditation unless you already know about it. Just try it. Just for 5 minutes, say, I'm just going to sit here and I'm not going to think about shit. Just see how your mind wanders. And when you're done, see how you feel mentally. I'm telling you, life changing. And then walk outside and just see how everything looks. Just see how you feel. Just see when people say things to you, how you interact and how you deal. It's your boy. They calling defense on your boy. The American African. Like, comment, subscribe. We out this bitch.